Wilson Miles from Black Women TV. So, Billy, what are we getting from Corey this year? Obviously, I always look at that character as the most collective person on the show, especially as a producer. You have to maintain a little bit of order out there with everything that's going on. So, obviously, as we go into season 2, and being that this is a weekly show, we can't divulge everything that's going to go down. So, what can you tell us what to expect from Corey?
Well, I would say, Wilson, that it's one thing to govern over one plot of land, and it's another thing to govern over the country. And Corey's going to go from having his own little private area that he thought he knew how to govern to having to manage the entire system. And I think his capabilities will be stretched.
Throughout your, when doing this show, obviously, even going back to season 1, did you get an idea in terms of talking to other producers of TV shows to see what their day-to-day responsibilities are and how do they handle it mentally?
Well, the way that this character was written, he seemed like such an anomaly to me that I hadn't met somebody quite like that. So it didn't seem to serve the story for me to try to model him after somebody who was in the real world, because it seems like he's an invention of the writer Carrie Aaron's imagination that fits so perfectly into this narrative because he could be real. She just happened to create somebody unique and with their own history and backstory that she just didn't let the viewers in on. But she and I talked extensively about it, and my major task was to try to live up to what she had written.
I know Tommy. So did you talk to Tommy as far as what his day-to-day responsibilities are?
You're talking about my brother Tommy, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Tommy is an executive producer for the Rachel Ray Show and also a talent booker, a longtime talent booker in New York City. And it went like this. Every time there was something that was slightly confusing to me about the hierarchy there, what I knew for a fact that Corey was interested in, what he understood was hierarchy, the corporate hierarchy, social hierarchy, and he needed to wield those with power. So there were times at which I didn't quite understand why a certain executive producer might have more authority in certain situations, or the president of the news division might have influence in the entertainment division and stuff. And Tommy was the go-to guy for that. And as you know from my brother, he has no shortage of opinions about that. So I got a good idea of the inner workings of morning television.
Gotten a lot of accolades for your performance on the show. Has that changed your attitudes in terms of the work you're getting and what you're looking for them to do?
Well, I certainly have appreciated getting the opportunity to play somebody so extravagant as Corey and have audiences respond. And certainly anytime you have recognition from your peers, it fills you with confidence. But as actors, you're pretty accustomed to your confidence coming and going with the wind. So as somebody who's been in this business for a while, I really enjoy it while it's there, and then try to pivot as quickly as I can onto another project. But what I felt really more than anything with Corey was a kind of creative awareness about what it's like for me to be an actor in my 50s. I wasn't quite prepared what that would be like. And as soon as Carrie kind of encouraged me to jump off the ledge with this character, I feel like it gave me a kind of creative confidence I haven't had in a while.
You seem to do well, obviously, with the roles you've taken. You're doing well with them. I appreciate you talking to me. Keep having fun. I'm always there to watch.
Thank you, Wilson. I really appreciate it.
Take care.
Okay, you too.